6 things most people don't understand about your anxiety. For numerous causes, everyone can get worried or nervous. However, if you experience anxiety on a regular basis, even if it is prompted by a seemingly little issue, you may be suffering from anxiety. Anxiety is one of the most distressing emotions a person can experience or suffer from. It makes you unable to do the activities you normally do on a daily basis. Even worse, you're unable to do anything because you're so tired. Furthermore, anxiety is frequently the root of depression. Anyone, at any time, can have anxiety or panic attacks. Unfortunately, what some individuals consider to be a minor symptom can turn out to be fatal for others. That is correct, since anxiety has various levels, and when it becomes a disorder, it becomes worse. If you have anxiety on a frequent basis, you may unknowingly do things that others don't understand. 1. Anxiety is real, but not in the way you would think. Anxiety can coexist with other mental illnesses such as stress, worry, or fear. Because these things can happen to anyone. People typically understand someone who suffers from a true anxiety problem, but they treat us the same way or even believe we are overreacting. 2. Anxiety will not cause you to pass out. When you start to panic, a lot of individuals are terrified or worried. That is natural, but what they don't realize is that this occurs as a result of specific triggers. People who suffer from anxiety can generally cope with themselves if they recognize their triggers. Once you've identified the warning symptoms of a panic attack, you will be able to relax and think that it will pass. In this way, you will be one step closer to ending the vicious cycle of attacks. The grounding technique is particularly useful for shifting your mind to something more calm or relaxing, thereby reducing stress to a greater extent, but it does not always work. Particularly if the pressure is excessive. You may need to consider taking medication right now. 3. Your anxiety will subside without the need for counseling. Normal worries will fade away if you can get over them and let them go. Anxiety disorder is not easy to deal with. Dealing with the easiest they have is always a significant challenge for those with anxiety. Some people may tell us that such problems will go away on their own if they are frozen in time because of anxiety. People who suffer from anxiety, on the other hand, understand that such a thing is impossible. While medication isn't always necessary, you still require anxiety therapy that is centered on your cognitive behavior. Understanding your anxiety pattern will bring you one step closer to breaking the loop of continent attacks. This will benefit you in the long run, but keep in mind that you may need assistance from others. 4. A drink won't make you feel better. People who suffer from severe anxiety frequently turn to smoking and drinking to temporarily alleviate their distress. However, if you suffer from anxiety, you already know that it will not solve your problem. It not only harms your body but also exacerbates your anxiety. Dealing with anxiety, on the other hand, may not be as difficult as you think because it occurs regularly. You can try to understand the pattern of your anxiety, such as the triggers and when my anxiety begins. For instance, if being in crowded areas makes you uneasy, you can warn a friend that you're planning an act and will need their help when it happens. 5. It can occur at any time. Anxiety or panic attacks can strike at any time, even if it is triggered by the tiniest of things. Most individuals who do not suffer from anxiety can understand why it is possible. As a good friend, you should be aware that panic attacks can strike at any time and that you should know how to care for your friends as well. Then you should tell your pal about your anxiety. 6. A high level of paranoia. People who do not suffer from anxiety may find it difficult to believe no matter how much you tell them about your illness. Anxiety patients are frequently paranoid, merely thinking about how things could go wrong. As a result, they make every effort to plan things out. Even yet, they are becoming concerned about the possibility that their plan would fail. People with anxiety will tend to think about how everything could possibly go wrong, even if nothing unpleasant is currently happening. So there you have it, the 6 facts most people don't know about anxiety. So, what are your thoughts on these guys? I hope you enjoy seeing this cool video, and if you have any ideas or experiences to contribute, please do so in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to receive notifications from our notification squad. Thank you for tuning in.